Nah, this ain't nonsense, this is nonfiction. So excuse if the content is offensive, it's official. Now that we have been acquainted, this is my pleasure, my pain, your entertainment.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Nonpfixion coming back at you one more time with a brand new reaction, and this time it's for Captain America versus the TVA. So I was, doing my due diligence, scrolling through YouTube, trying to find things to add to the repertoire of reactions, and this was actually in my recommended, and I totally forgot that I subscribed to this channel because I hadn't seen anything from them. That doesn't mean they weren't making videos. I just hadn't seen anything from them. And that's, the algorithm does what it does for whatever reason. But this video it caught my attention, of course. So I was like, let's see what this is about. so of course, I grabbed it, and now we're going to do a reaction to it. But it's from the channel called The Warp Zone. And The Warp Zone is they're like a pop culture sketch comedy, channel. They do gaming, they do music video stuff like that. But for whatever reason, I hadn't received any notifications from them from any new videos. And now that once I saw that, I went back on the channel and saw that there was a few videos that I could have done reactions to, which I may still do, even though they, the time has passed. But I think I still will do them regardless. This is there's no information really in. Well, let me see. Okay, well, now if I scroll down, it says, amidst their variant problem during the events of Marvel Disney Plus Loki series season 1, what if the Time Variance Authority also had to face off against the time traveling Cap? So basically, it's a what if. That's really what it is. It's a what if from the Warp Zone, which I will leave I will leave a link in the description for the trailer so you can check them out and check out all their videos. They have some really fun videos. With that being said, let's get right to it. Austria. Wait, it has to be the Hitler
All right,
thing.
Steve, you sucked Hitler in the jaw over 200 times. You should be able to bludgeon
The Deadpool was trying to do it, remember?
One time. Oh boy, this was a lot easier when he has a mustache. Okay, here we go. 1, 2.
I was like, don't do it.
Steve Rogers, on behalf of the Time Variance Authority, I place you under arrest for crimes against the sacred timeline.
I'm sorry, you're with the who what now?
Take him in for processing.
Say you're with the who what now?
Wait, this is about that parking ticket, I swear.
The parking ticket.
Phew.
He's showing up.
Rogers
still showing up.
Variance
That's funny.
58008. You are hereby charged with sequence violation 7654. How do you plead?
Good setting. Really good setting. Looks good.
Sorry, ma'am, that was quite a few numbers you rattled off there. What's going on?
You almost caused a Nexus event by trying to kill Hitler before his scheduled death. So, per TVA procedure, you will be tried, and if found guilty, you will be pruned, along with the variant timeline.
So if I'm found guilty, I'm
erased from existence.
Oh, very fun. Just by chance, has anyone ever been found innocent?
No, never.
Interesting. Well, at the risk of jeopardizing my own existence, wouldn't it make more sense to just erase the entire timeline immediately instead of wasting a bunch of time and manpower hauling people in here for a mock trial?
Oh, they're making fun of the whole
incredibly
thing.
inefficient.
I love it.
Kind of dumb?
Well, Captain Rogers, I don't make the rules. I just enforce the will of the timekeepers.
Ah, yes, the 3 dudes from the moving picture with the, robes.
They are far more than
The
that.
moving picture.
The timekeepers are all-knowing, benevolent beings who protect and preserve the sacred timeline for all life in the universe.
His face is like,
Okay,
huh? What?
sure. Sorry, I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. So the beings who control the flow of time were cool with us hopscotching around the past to collect the Infinity Stones and defeat Thanos.
You're not supposed to be talking about that.
But they're not cool with me going to the past and killing an admittedly adorable baby Hitler in order to save a ton of lives.
Precisely. See, when you dealt with Thanos, you returned all of the stones, thereby closing off all the variant timelines. Well, except for one, which we are dealing with. But if you were to kill Hitler
Loki,
as a baby,
of course.
you would be creating an entirely new timeline well outside the boundaries of the sacred timeline.
Okay. Well, how about a compromise? I'll go back and get all the Infinity Stones, and then use the gauntlet to bring back everyone Hitler killed in the present. Boom! Everybody wins. Except, Hitler.
That'd be
Look,
way
Captain
overpopulation
Rogers,
like crazy.
As tragic as it is, Hitler's rise to power and subsequent atrocities are meant to happen. They're written into the sacred timeline, as decreed by the Timekeepers. Thanos winning, on the other hand, was not. Which is why the Timekeepers allowed the Avengers to travel through time.
If that's the case, then why didn't the Timekeepers and all of their wisdom and power just erase all the timelines where Thanos collects the stones and use the one where he doesn't instead? Sure would have saved us a lot of trouble. And Hawkeye had a terrible haircut.
You're making too much sense,
And by the
Steve.
way, if this timeline is so sacred and perfect, then how come the
His
Timekeepers allow something like
timeline.
the Holocaust to happen in the first place if they could change it with relative ease? And how come certain things are allowed to be changed but others are locked in time? None of this sounds like the will of wise men.
The security guard background like,
Sounds like the whims of a madman or a conqueror or something.
Well,
or conqueror.
The Timekeepers work in mysterious ways.
Psh, mysterious my, and by proxy America's ass.
Okay, that's enough. Look,
That's
I
funny.
may not know the intricacies of the Timekeepers' plans, but it doesn't matter because I don't need to know. And I don't need to know because while the inner workings of the Timekeepers are still a mystery, their goal is crystal clear. Stop the multiverse from existing so that we can prevent the multiversal war.
He looks
As
so
long as
confused.
Nexus events are pruned and there is a single sacred timeline, the multiverse can never exist.
Except the multiverse definitely does exist.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, it totally exists. My recent work acquaintance, Doctor Strange and his buddies, draw their magical energy from the multiverse. And if they have these magical powers, which, believe me, they do, it means the multiverse has to exist. And if the multiverse does exist on this supposedly sacred timeline, that means that the TVA fails. Maybe you haven't failed yet.
Security guard
Some
was
time
like,
works so differently.
he's
or
making
something,
too much
but
sense.
At some point on your timeline, the multiverse will be created. And that means that there was nothing that you could, or more importantly, did do to prevent it. And if the TVA is a failure, then this whole endeavor is entirely pointless. All you're doing is jumping around through time, committing insane, random acts of cruelty for absolutely no reason.
Oh.
Language, but yeah.
Okay.
Language.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you very much for your insights, Captain Rogers. You have given the court lots of things to deliberate on. But in the interest
He's
of
about to take himself out.
time, as we have another upcoming Loki variant trial scheduled, I've decided to throw out your case.
Oh, goody. So I can kill Hitler then.
Well, no, you cannot kill Hitler, and you know too much to be sent back to your present. So, I propose we send you back to the 40s, so you can live out the rest of your natural existence with your beloved Peggy Carter.
Well, you lost me with the can't kill Hitler part, but then you turned it around in the end with the whole Peggy bit, so I accept.
Just be sure not to create any other Nexus events.
Absolutely. I promise you will neither see nor hear from me again, unless Disney needs a little box office boost. I mean, unless the Avengers need my help.
That's too funny.
God, I hate Mondays.
Technically, it's both always and never Monday here.
Oh, shut the up, Carl.
I know that I've seen at the beginning at the top it said it was an ad, so I know it's an ad at the end, so we're stopping this. But that was actually pretty funny. That was actually pretty funny. I like that one. Because, okay, we all watched What If, or most of us have watched What If. So if you're watching this, you probably watch more. You watch Disney stuff, Marvel stuff. My question is, if they knew they were doing a What If series, and the Loki is creating a multiverse, and the What If series is basically part of the multiverse that's created by Loki. Could that have been actually Peggy Carter that was in the TVA that everybody assumed was Peggy Carter? I never heard anything about them saying who it was. I could be wrong, but could that have been her then? Like they were getting that variant, the one who became that character, who became the strong version. Could they have been? I don't know. I just think it'd be interesting if they say it was. Oh, it'd be crazy. it'd be totally crazy. But once again, like I said, this is it's from a channel called the Warp Zone, and this is Captain America versus the TVA. I thought this was funny. This was actually pretty cool. I'm glad I'm glad it came across my recommended, and we did this reaction. This is pretty cool. I'm gonna go back and check and see if there's any ones that I feel like may fit what we want to do as far as the channel, and I'll read like their little synopsis and see if they fit, or if they, if I feel like they'll be good, or at least, or somewhere that I can entertain you guys and entertain myself as well. But with that being said, thank you for being here. Thank you for clicking the button and watching the video. I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you for everything. This journey, the last 40 days of this 4-year run on YouTube, has been amazing. I really am thankful. I really, really am thankful for you guys. Thank you so much. Like, even when I try to sit down and write something, or I've tried to make a video several times, and I just get flustered trying to even explain what it feels like. But just know that I'm very thankful, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world today. My name is Nonpfixion, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, love. I'm out, y'all. Appreciate you all. Seriously.